the lockdown, and there is some good news to begin with. In the Health Ministry briefing yesterday, it was said that India's doubling rate has gone down to 6.2 days from 3 days before. Earlier, the trend of doubling of COVID-19 positive patients was observed in 3 days. Now that has gone down to 6.2 days because of the success of the lockdown. We have managed so far to contain the spread of the coronavirus. Also, the growth of the disease in India, the growth of the cases of COVID-19 positive patients in India has seen a 40% decline. All of this due to aggressive containment measures as well as the lockdown. And finally, the Health Ministry also told the media yesterday that according to their observations in various states, it appears that the recovery rate for COVID-19 is 80% and that the death rate is just 20%. We all knew this about the coronavirus, that it was not fatal in in too many cases. It was only fatal in people whose health systems or immune systems were already compromised. We knew that the recovery rate is far greater. However, the deaths are also fairly large in number, which is why it makes more news. But at the same time, you must remember that for every death, there are many others who are recovering from this disease. And India's arsenal of fighting COVID-19 is basically by testing. Of course, the tests are still, there are protocols the health authorities are following as far as testing is concerned. They are testing symptomatic people only, and people who are in who came in contact with COVID-19 infected patients and SARI patients are also being tested apart from healthcare providers. Now, India's tests range are basically divided into these three categories. First, there is the rapid testing that's happening, which is detecting the presence of antibodies in blood samples. This is not a confirmation test. It's a quick way to it's a quick way to judge whether a person might be suffering from some viral infection, which could be COVID-19. So if those antibodies are, if this test turns out positive, if those antibodies are detected, then the person's samples are sent for a COVID-19 confirmation tests. This is one. Number two is India is also looking at pool tests, in which several samples, 5 of them, are collected and tested together. If that batch tests positive, then every person in that batch is tested individually. If it's negative, then it's a confirmation that perhaps in that sample none of the people have COVID-19, at least so far. These are 2 methods of testing. Apart from that, India is also looking at genome sequencing, viral sequencing, in which the entire genetic information which is contained in the genome is going to be sequenced, which means the nucleotides are going to be, the order of the nucleotides is going to be determined. In this way, scientists can judge how the virus is built. Its basic genetic information will be available to us, and this is basically the blueprint of the virus. The virus is a copy, is several copies of this genetic information goes on to build the virus. So we know what the virus essentially is made of. And this information will help us in the COVID-19 fight by helping us determine the outbreak in India specifically. How the disease is spreading, we can tell through this information. We can tell if the virus is infecting different places differently. We can tell if the virus is mutating or changing the way it's changing its infection patterns. A lot of information, valuable information, will be available to us once a viral sequencing is done for the Indian population specifically. India is also testing a multi-purpose vaccine for this ailment. Now, we all know that a vaccine takes several months to make. And in this case, a vaccine for COVID-19, most scientists say that it will take at least 12 to 18 months for a vaccine to be approved to be used against this disease. But India has the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research has already started studying the use of the leprosy vaccine. This vaccine was successful against leprosy patients, and the scientists are now studying whether this vaccine can be used to boost immunity in people who are infected by COVID-19. So, as we know, making a vaccine is a lengthy process, but since this vaccine is already available and its success is known, now scientists and researchers are studying to understand whether it can have the same kind of success or some kind of success in COVID-19 infected patients as well. Also, this multi-purpose vaccines, its success will be known. The trials are going to be conducted, and whether or not it's successful will be known within 6 weeks' time. And finally, the Ministry of Home Affairs has also added some more exemptions to its list of things that are permitted during the lockdown, and I will read them out now. So, under the category of agriculture and horticulture, the collection, harvesting and processing of minor forest produce and non-timber forest produced by scheduled tribes is permitted. Bamboo, coconut, areca nut, cocoa, spices, their harvesting, sowing, processing, packaging, sale and marketing is permitted. Under construction activities in rural areas now, the government has added water supply and sanitation, laying and erection of power transmission lines and laying of telecom optical fiber and cable along with related activities. And finally, in the banking sector, the operations of financial institutions like non-banking financial institutions, including housing finance companies and microfinance institutions with bare minimum staff is permitted. That's all on this episode. Thanks for watching.